Hey everyone! Thank you for clicking on today's video. We are going to do a budget with me, a cash stuffing, and a debt update for Q1. So I hope you guys are interested. This might be a lengthy video, so thank you for clicking, and I appreciate you sticking through till the end. So we're going to go ahead and jump into section 1, which will be our budget with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Alright guys, so let's take a look here at our budget today. So our budget is here on this Excel. I do prefer Excel over a paper budget, but if you guys would like to see me do a paper budget one day, let me know. I used to do it until I kind of set up my Excel, and I actually really enjoyed the formulas doing the math for me. So I have it laid out to where it shows each paycheck. So I am an hourly employee. My husband is a salary employee. So his pay is consistent. Mine is not, obviously, but ideally or typically I would say I budget $650 every week, and then when I actually get my paycheck I make the adjustment to what it actually is, and then I will tweak my budget if I need to. So typically I budget on the low end, so I'd say $650 is on the low end, and then if I bring home more like I did here with $678, then I have extra money to probably put in a sinking fund. My variable and fixed expenses and cash envelopes are always done first, and then the rest of the money is put into sinking funds. So if I actually bring home less than $650, then the adjustments will be made in the sinking funds, not any of the other places, because those other places are important when it comes to bills and our weekly expenses. We are a month ahead if you're new to my channel, so we are saving for next month's bills. I have already paid April's bills, so all these different bills, this cash here is actually going towards next month's bills, or May's bills. So we are not going to focus on column E, F, or G right now. I don't want to hide them just because it'll look kind of boring on the screen, but just so you know, we are not looking at these. Obviously, we are going to focus on the check that we just got, which is April 7th. So my husband did get a raise, which is super awesome. His raise brought him up around $75 per paycheck. So we're bringing home close to $150 extra per month from his increase, which is fantastic. So his new salary every week, or every other week, sorry, is $2,711. And then I brought home $678. I also got a raise, which will take effect on my paycheck for the 14th. So I now am saying my base, instead of $650, my base budget number will be $700, but I've not obviously gotten a check yet with that new raise, so I'm not sure what it's going to look like based on how many hours I work, so we'll kind of play that by ear. But I did bring home $678 with my old rate, so we brought in a total of $3,389 on April 7th. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to do with that. So here's our fixed expenses. We're going to put $14.25 towards mortgage, $10 towards our pest control. So these bills here, are spread out between multiple paychecks. So like student loans, these 4 cells here will total the actual amount that I'm going to pay for that bill next month, which is a total of $74. Same thing with our mortgage. We do have an expensive mortgage. $2,850 is our mortgage payment. So some things are split into 2 paychecks, and some are split across 4 paychecks. So I hope that makes sense. We're going to do $19 in student loans, $4 in Netflix, $11 in our internet, $35 in our cell phone. We do have an automatic bank transfer of $25. We'll have security come out, the security on the house, and then we have our SUV for $150, our Jeep for $100, and our car insurance for $109. Actually, this bank transfer is going to happen again. We get it twice a month, so I'm actually going to put $25 here. It's probably going to show me in the negative at the very end, but that's okay. I've already made the adjustment in my bank account. Excuse me. And Apple Store, why is that deleted? Apple storage is $2.99 a month. And that'll just come out of the buffer that we keep in the checking account. So in total, we're doing $1,937.99 towards, I'm going to make $3 because I do not like odd numbers or change. There we go. $1,938 towards our fixed expenses. And then for this next section here, we have variable expenses. We're not going to put any money towards our variable expenses. We are still waiting on a paper bill for our water, but I believe we are done with our two rental things, our energy and water. So I think we're finally done with, we have one internet bill left from our rental house. And then I think we're done with all our rental bills after that, which is nice. I'm so excited to just be done. Okay, so we're not going to pay anything in variable expenses that week or this week. And then cash envelopes, we're going to do 150 in groceries, 40 for our baby. Mason is 2.5. He is still in diapers, but I realized that we really got to start working on the potty training. So hopefully we'll do that in the next few weeks and be able to cut out the diaper budget. All right, dining out's going to be 30, miscellaneous is 20, pet care is 40. We do have 2 toy poodles, Tucker and Oliver, and then we have a cat named Lucy. She is a Nebulon cat, if you've never heard of that. I haven't either. It took a lot of vets to be able to tell me what breed she is, and she's beautiful. She's definitely getting old, but we do have 3 animals in total. And then gas, we are doing $50 for gas this week. So that is a total of $330 going into our cash envelopes, which is what goes into my wallet. And then if you missed my last video, definitely check it out here, but we did make some adjustments to sinking funds. I am prioritizing certain sinking funds and I've removed other ones from the list. We do have a healthy savings account, so I'm not too concerned about setting aside money for like the vet or like car maintenance or anything like that. We do actually have an account with car maintenance money in it already as well, but we do have enough money in the savings to be comfortable if one of those emergencies came up. So I'm going to continue to put money into that, but I'm not going to focus on all those other individual ones right now. Once we get debt free, then I'd love to build specific savings for those different areas that we'll need, especially home maintenance. But for right now, we're just going to focus on getting the debt paid off and continuing to build the savings account. So the savings challenge that we are doing is going into our savings. So savings challenge going into savings. Sorry, hopefully it wasn't too repetitive. Okay, so date night, we are going to put in $50. My husband and I have not had a date night since our anniversary in October. And the new Mario movie is coming out. So we're going to take a day date and go see the new Mario movie. And then I do get my nails done. I'm sorry if you already know this, but she was at a salon. She's no longer at the salon. She's doing something on her own from her home. She's certified and all that fun stuff, but super excited. She's charging me half of what the salon was charging me. So I'm excited to save some money there. So I set aside $65 for that. And then, and that would include tip. And then health, we're going to set aside $5. This is from our medicine that we get every month. And then hair's $5. Typically that's my son and my husband. I get my hair done every 6 months. And then my husband goes every few weeks. And my son's about every other month. All right, Mason's birthday, we're saving $50. And then at Christmas, we're saving $46. And then birthday, we're saving $5. This is for other people's birthday, of course. Cake funds, we're not going to save anything for now. Cake funds is money that I set aside to do cakes for my family instead of it coming out of my grocery budget. Groceries just been so expensive. So, I mean, even making buttercream is so expensive because butters or like a pound of butter was almost $5. It's crazy how expensive that stuff is. So I definitely set aside money to be able to do that. Sometimes my mom wants to throw a little bit of money at me to put in that cake fund that way because she knows that she can rely on me to make those cakes. Like I'm doing the Easter dessert for tomorrow. So it's almost Easter. So happy Easter if you celebrate. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Okay. Anyways, guess we're not going to do anything right now. And Amazon Prime, we are doing $2. Our membership is renewed in October. Dog grooming, we're going to do $50. We do have a mobile groomer that comes to the house to groom our 2 toy poodles. $600 is going to be set aside for childcare. Home maintenance is going to get $30. I would have done $100, but I did already spend a little bit of that over this weekend, so we're going to just do 30 for now. And then Mason, in his actual savings, is going to get $50. He has a CD right now that is sitting there for 11 months. Capital One had a special, which is awesome, so I moved his high yield savings into a CD. And so right now I'm just accruing it in cash, and once I hit kind of like the milestones of like 500, it'll go into his savings account until his CD is ready for renewal, and then we'll throw all the money that we saved into that and do another one. I'm interested in the CD ladder. Let me know if you've heard of it and if you recommend it. I'm really starting to try and get into these low risk savings options. I'm not a high risk person, at least not yet. But if you guys have any advice or have done it before, let me know. We're going to skip retirement for now. Savings challenge is going to get $20, and you guys will see that in the cash stuffing in the next part. So $20 for savings challenge. Again, this savings challenge is going towards savings. So once I accomplish one of the challenges, I will just deposit that money into our high yield savings. All right, and then debt, we are going to make a $171 payment. So we are going to make this $171 payment, and then we also have the Nelnet, where is it? Student loan payment right here. So we are making our regular $74 payment towards that debt from this paycheck. So super excited. We're really going to start knocking it down. All right, so that is a total of $1,149 in our sinking funds, which leaves us, normally this would say zero, but I did add the $3 for our Apple storage and then our $25 bank transfer that got left out. Excuse me, both of those will come out of our checking account, which has a buffer, so I'm okay with that. But typically this will say zero because I do like to have a zero-based budget. So my total income minus my total expenses should say zero. These are, again, not accurate because these are not ones I've actually budgeted because I don't know my actual number yet. And then we kind of have an idea of why this says a negative $28. So, but that is the budget for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video, and we're going to jump into our cash stuffing, and don't forget to stay till the end to see how we are doing with our debt and everything. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll check out the next section. Hi everyone, we are going to go ahead and jump into our cash stuffing. So you guys just watched the budget with me, so you guys kind of have an idea of what we're going to be stuffing. And then don't forget to stay to the next section, which is going to be an update as to where we are on our debt journey. So for quarter one. So hopefully you guys stick around and check out the rest of the video. Let's go ahead and jump into our cash stuffing. Okay, so we are going to be stuffing $1,308 today. So let's go ahead and count this real quick and make sure we have what we need. I'm sorry if I count a little slow. My fingers are so cold. We just don't want to turn the heat on because we know as soon as we turn the heat back on, in a few days it's going to be hot again. We're going to turn the air conditioning back on. So we're avoiding it, but it is freezing in my office. So let's go ahead and count this real quick. So 1, 2, and 3. So 300, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 550s. All right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 360 in 20s. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. So hard to feel my fingers. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. 120 in 10s. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Plus 3. Perfect. $1,308. So let's go ahead and jump into our stuffing. We'll go ahead and actually unstuff my wallet first. This is my Bella Taylor wallet. I got it off Amazon. It's amazing. So we definitely have some change in here we can take out. So I do have a change tray that I have set aside in my office that I will put this in. And as we fill it up, I will roll it, and it actually goes into my son's savings. If you guys are curious on how much I save, I guess maybe in a year or each quarter or anything, let me know, and I can actually keep up with how much I roll and deposit for him. So I'll set that change aside, and we'll do that here in a second. Okay, so this front part here is all my cards, and then this back part here is all of the different sections for cash. So there's these little labels here you can put in here. So let's take a look here and see where we're at. So I have this, actually I used this gift card for groceries the other day, so we can trash that. And then do we have any in here? We do. So we still have $12 from restaurants. We did a really good job of not eating out this week, or eating very little. And then Mason had $6 that he didn't use for his diapers, and then my spending is still there. So this is our extra money this week. So let's see here, 10, 15, 16, 17, $18. So let's set this aside and see what we want to do by the end of the video. We'll set that over there. All right, so let's jump into the stuffing of our wallet. So we're going to do 150 in groceries. That seems to be, as of right now, a good number for my family in the groceries. All right, where's groceries? First section. Duh. Okay, next section is going to be baby. So my son's going to get $40. Let's see. I actually might go ahead and put that extra money towards him, because we will be up. It'll be our turn soon to put diapers at my mom's house. So I might actually go ahead and put this $18 into his section. That way I have plenty for the extra diapers that I'm going to have to buy this week. Okay, and then dining out. We're going to do 30 for dining out. Here we are. All right, I feel like we've done really good about cutting back on that. It's been nice just being able to, even if I don't feel like cooking dinner, there's always food in the house that we can just eat. We can kind of fend for ourselves. So it's nice not always having to order. Ordering food drives me absolutely crazy. They usually always get the order wrong, and the fees are crazy. So you end up paying a lot more than you would have if you just went to the drive-thru and got it yourself. And then most of the time the food's wrong, or they forgot part of your order. It's absolutely awful. I despise delivery services. Okay, and then what are we doing? Miscellaneous. We're going to do $20 in miscellaneous. All right. And then what else do we have here? Pet care, we're going to do 40, because I think we are going to need to be getting some stuff for the dog and cat this week. So we'll do 40 in there. All right, and then last section is going to be gas. We are going to put $50 in gas. My husband just put gas in my car, and I think he's good. So I may actually end up, I'm going to set this aside. I'm probably going to end up putting this back in the bank, because he actually just got me gas today without cash. So, all right, so that is it for our wallet. We'll set that over there. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our cash binders here. These cash binders are a lot thinner since I took out all those envelopes that we're not going to stuff for the next few months. All right, so date night, we said we are going to add 50 to date night. So my husband and I can go see the Mario movie. We have not been on a date in a while, so it's gonna be nice. Although I feel, is it just me, or do you feel guilty going out without your kids? But when we go out, I just feel bad. I'm having fun and he's not with me having fun with me. It feels awkward. Okay, so, all right, in nails, we actually have 65 already in here, and I'm adding another 65. So I actually may not do that. I didn't realize I already had $65 in here. So let's leave the 65 in there. Let's go ahead and add, what were we going to do the following week? 15, I think. All right, so let's do, okay, I was going to do a 50, a 10, and a 5. Right, 65, yeah. So I'm going to do the 10 and the 5. Look at that awful 10. That is a floppy 10. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and still put this 15 in there, but that means that we have an extra 50. So that's cool. We're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna put that. So we'll leave that right there for now. All right, health. We did say we are going to add $5 to health. Let's get this out of here. I feel like my hands are so cold. All right, let's add another 5 here. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13 in our health. All right. Oh, these binders just, they're so pretty, but they drive me crazy. All right. Clothing, I think we are skipping this week. Yes, we are skipping that. And then hair, we are going to add $5 to hair. Is it already open? Yes. All right, we're going to go ahead and add $5 to hair. There we go. Okay, we are done in binder 1. Ooh, I don't know what to do with that 50. You guys should let me know. I might end up putting it into our, maybe in our debt. Yeah, maybe in our debt binder. I might go ahead and just throw another 50 at it. Why not? Okay, so let's jump into our next binder here. So the black binders are for my family, like me, my husband, and my son. And then the rose gold binders are for other people and services. And then the iridescent binder is our more long-term savings. So Mason's birthday is going to get another 50. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 500, and 5, 10, 11. So we have $511. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull this 500 out, and I'm going to put this into the high yield savings account, and I'm going to put in a placeholder. So we have this $500 placeholder here. So yes, 500, and then 5, 10, and 11. So awesome. We're going to go ahead and just might as well make some interest on that money. So I will get that deposited this week. All right, and then Christmas. Oh goodness, this binder. All right, Christmas. We are going to add 46 to Christmas. Let's go ahead and pull this out. So we are going to add 20, 40, 45, and 46. All right, let's get these bills in the right place, and then we will count it, see where we're at. All right, so we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, and 73. So we have, what was that, 373? Yeah, 373. Yeah, you guys know how bad I am with counting. It looks like we have $373 in Christmas, which is great. All right, so we are right on track for those. Let's move on to our other binders. Next binder here is going to be, make sure our computer doesn't go to sleep, because that has my denominations on it. All right, birthday. What are we going to add? Birthday? Yes, $5 into birthday. So we have 20 in here. Let's go ahead and add another 5. So 25 in birthday. All right, cake funds. We're not going to add any, but I might actually go ahead and take some out, because I did have to get ingredients for the Easter cupcakes I'm making for my mom. So 5, let's do $7 we'll put into the bank to offset what I had to buy earlier today. So 5, 10, 11, 12. 12 will be in cake funds. All right, gifts, I think we were skipping for now. Yep. All right, that is it for that binder. I feel like I can almost condense these binders. I took quite a bit of envelopes out that we're not saving anymore, or for right now at least. All right, Amazon Prime is going to get $2 as usual. All right, Amazon Prime, $2. So we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and 52. $52 in our Amazon Prime. All right, dog grooming. Are we gonna do dog grooming today? Yes, we are gonna do $50 in dog grooming. There's already a 50 in there. Awesome. So we're just gonna add one more 50 into that. We'd usually do dog grooming every other month, especially in the summer when there's so much rain. I hate when their hair is really long. All right, so childcare, we are gonna do 600 in childcare. So we're gonna do two 100s. We're going to do 4 50s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, so let's count this real quick. Make sure we have 600. So 1, 2, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96. All right, 600 going into childcare. All right. Perfect. And home maintenance, I believe we're doing 30 in home maintenance. Yes. All right. Oh, am I missing something? Goodness, I feel like I'm missing a 10. Why am I missing a 10? If you guys saw where I added too many 10s, let me know. My fingers are really cold, so it's definitely likely that they stuck together and I didn't realize it. Okay, so I'm going to put a 20 in here for now, and then if you guys saw where I misplaced that 10, let me know. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $41 in home maintenance. All right. Yard maintenance we are skipping for now. My husband thinks he's going to probably keep up with the yard, but we'll see. If I need to start setting aside money for our yard guy to come back, I will definitely do that. All right. And then our last binder here is our long-term savings. All right. All right. Mason is going to get 50 as usual. All right. So Mason has 1,000, 2,000 in his CD, and then he has 50, 100. So we are adding, how am I short of 52? This is so weird. I know I counted and everything was fine, but then I have like a bunch of extra 20s. That's really weird. I wonder if, so I didn't go to the bank today, my husband did. I wonder if they messed up my denominations, because this seems really odd. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, so you know what? We ended up with this extra 50. I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with those extra 20s. So again, we have 2,000 in the bank, and then 150 in cash for Mr. Mason. All right, retirement, we are skipping. Bills, we're not stuffing. And debt payment, we talked about adding that extra money towards debt payment. So let's see how we're going to handle this. Oh, I was like, why is this money over here? All right, depositing that. That's Mason's. Okay, so this is money that needs to go back to the bank. So let's keep this organized here. So we have our to the bank envelope that I'm going to put this in here. This is going to offset the gas and the cake supplies I just bought from the store. Okay. And then Mason's money is going to go into the high yield. You see this is Mason's money? Yes, his birthday money going into the high yield. Okay, so for some reason, okay, savings challenge gets 20. Okay, we'll do that. And then I think we actually have extra 20s. So I think it's something's off. I might watch this back and try and find where we messed up here, but we'll leave that for now. All right, so for savings challenge, we actually are going to incorporate this new unlabeled envelope here, and we're going to put this 20 in here. And I'm going to come up with some kind of label to put on here. I'll have to make one of these other ones. But let's do savings challenge is going to be before debt. So let's put that right here. All right, so we put that in here. And then we actually have a little book here. I showed this in my last video. I got this from Amazon. And so I'm just starting at the very beginning here. There's no big rush to buffer or add to my savings account. So I'm just adding it as we get the opportunity to. So we are starting on page 1 of our, of our savings book. And we did this first row here, which equals the $20. So I'm going to try and highlight these and not make a complete mess. I used to be really crazy about how I colored things in. If you guys were like that, let me know. But I feel like I always had to outline everything in like dark, either marker, or I would use like push really hard on my crayons and do the edges, and then I would color light the rest of the way, like fill it in. It always looked so much better. I always enjoyed coloring like that. But I don't really have a whole lot of markers or anything, so I have these nice highlighters that will do the job. All right, guys, so these 5 areas here equaled $20 in total. So we have put that into our envelope. So this one here is save 130 days. So we are 5 days in. Awesome, doing good. All right, so I will set that book aside. Again, this book will be linked down below if you guys are interested in it. But yeah, they have some like really cool, like save 530 days, 1,012 weeks, 2,500 in a year, 2,500 in 6 weeks, 10,000 in 52 weeks. So they have a lot of different ones. So for low income and people with a lot more extra income. So definitely a nice book. So check it out if you're interested in some kind of basic savings challenge book. All right, so let's see this last $20 here. I think I'm going to go ahead and just put it with, maybe I'll add an extra 20 to our home maintenance, and then I'll put this 40 in our debt payment folder. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then if I find out where I missed it, then I will put it back. But I have a feeling that the bank messed up my denominations. I have a feeling that's what happened. So, all right, I got that in there. I will add that to our home maintenance, and then that will be it. If you guys are interested to see how we did on our debt payment the first quarter, definitely check out that next section. And thank you again so much for watching and your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, guys, so we are going to look here at our debt. I hope you guys are excited to see our numbers. So we are talking about what we accomplished in the first quarter of 2023. This gives you here on the left a brief overview of kind of where we were at the end of 2022. So going into the new year, we had some student loans still floating around. We had, so all these nail net ones are my student loans, and then we had an SUV, a personal loan, and then actually, yeah, I think that was a personal loan. Well, actually, this stuff was all the stuff that got paid. So these are all our balances. So we had some nail nets, My Capital One, credit card, and then we did have a Jeep and an SUV. We had a bill with Atrium, a Duke bill, as well as, which are both medical bills, and then an MRI medical bill as well. So we ended 2022 with $77,281 in debt. We started with 143. Obviously, we paid off 93 roughly. That was due to being able to sell our home. So that's not obviously realistic for every year, but we have made a great dent so far. Super excited about that. So this is kind of where we started for 2023. So let's go over here to our 2023 debt and see how we did. So let's check out here. Let's go into our Atrium bill, and let's see. So it was $80. We got that paid off, so that is a zero balance. Duke we also had a $160 balance. We paid that, so we have a zero balance. Novant, another medical bill, was $173.96. We got that paid off this month, or this quarter. And then my Capital One had a balance of $566.97 due to interest. We paid $597.47 to pay it off. So super excited to be consumer debt free as far as our credit cards. Actually, that was my husband's credit card. Mine was paid off last year. Our medical bill. So we did pay off the $909.81 from my husband's MRI. That came from my husband's bonus. So my husband received a bonus in March. He gets a bonus twice a year. So we were able to use some of that bonus for paying off some medical bills. So the $173 Novant and the $909 were bills that we just paid off with that bonus. All right. And so all those are zero balance. So, super excited for all those medical bills to go away. And my husband's Capital One, I think his credit card had some ridiculous interest rate, somewhere in the 20s interest rate. And it was just absurd. So I'm so glad to be just finally done with that one. All right. So Nelnet, these ones we didn't make much progress at all because these are in deferment. So they're sitting at the same amount that they were at the beginning of the year. All right, Nelnet A, which is the one that I am actually paying on. So these were deferred for the government. This one was not part of that program, so I've been currently still paying on that. So we've paid $218.55 towards this balance. So this balance currently is $11,777. And then we do have our two SUVs that we've been paying on monthly as usual. So our Jeep, we owe $11,600, and then my SUV, we owe $16,300. So in total, we came into 2023 with $77,400. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I'm not scrolling down here. Came into 2023 with $77,455. We've paid $3,639.75 in payments this first quarter. So we are down to $74,022.31. So very excited. Super glad we were able to pay on some of that. Now we are excited to say that we wanted to finish getting through the purchase of the home and all that before we kind of used some of the money that we got in. So we did bring in money from our closing. We are my husband's former military, so we do go through the VA for those benefits of purchasing a home. So we did actually come home with money from closing. And then we had my husband's bonus that he gets twice a year that we don't ever bank on, we hope for, but obviously bonus is, what's the word I'm looking for? Not subjective, but it really just depends on how the business does. So unfortunately, that's not a guaranteed thing. So we don't plan for that at all, and then it's just exciting when he actually gets it. So he got a bonus, and then we are still waiting on our security deposit. We did receive a letter from our rental home saying that we are going to receive our security deposit back, which is just under $2,000. So I'm super excited. We have not gotten that check yet. But we are going to go ahead and put $4,000 towards Nelnet A. So we're going to do that tonight, and I will post a screenshot to show you that we did it. I talked to a financial advisor, and she recommended that the debt avalanche might be my benefit for me right now, because my smallest debts are these Nelnet loans right here. But since they are being deferred, they are not accruing any kind of interest. So her suggestion was to go ahead and work on Nelnet A, since it is accruing interest, and then continue. I haven't decided if I'm going to go back up here and just start on these. By the time this is paid off, these will probably be back in circulation. So at that point, I will start the debt snowball again and just start with the smallest one and work my way up. But for right now, since this one is larger, and it is the largest actually of those student loans, and it is accruing interest, we're going to go ahead and focus on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put $4,000 towards this amount right here. And then I believe when we get that security deposit check, that's also going to go towards this total here. So hopefully in total we'll be taking it down just around $6,000, which would be great. That would take us to around $5,700, and then we'll just start throwing money at it every month coming out of our budget. So super excited about that. So let me go ahead and get that paid, and I will show you a screenshot. And let's see, we'll jump over here and get that done. All right, guys, so we went ahead and applied that $4,000. So I am actually going to take this formula here, and we're going to do this math times 3, because we've made 3 payments so far, plus $4,000. Perfect. So we've paid $42,1855 towards this debt, and let's get a new balance here. Actually, I think it's not gonna, it's pending right now, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say equals, and that amount minus 4,000, because that amount should already include the already monthly payments that we put into it. So we're just going to go ahead and subtract the 4,000. This is a ballpark until I can get my updated number. So this currently says $7,777. There is an error here. Again, it doesn't like this formula. I will make this adjustment once I have, or once it processes that payment and gives me an actual payoff amount. So super excited though. $7,000 is a great number. And like I said, once we get that security deposit check, we will put that towards that, and we will take it down even more. So it looks like we'll be at 70,000 and under that once we get that security deposit. So super excited about our progress so far in 2023. Again, those bonuses don't come very often, so we don't always get to throw that much money at our debt. But going forward, so his next bonus will probably be in the September area. But because my husband does have magic months this year, as well as myself, I think I have 4, he has 2. So hopefully we'll be able to throw some chunks of money when we get those magic months. So definitely subscribe if you are curious to see how we finish up this journey, and cheer us on. And I'd love to hear if you are on this journey. And yeah, I think this will be the last part of this video. So I greatly appreciate you guys watching. I really do appreciate all your support and your advice in the comments. If you have any advice for me after seeing all this stuff going on, please let me know that down below. I'd love to hear from you and hear where you're at on your journey. And if I can give you any advice, I'd be happy to. But thank you so much again for watching. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.